Recording? Alright, so on the last session you encountered a very unusual creature that you had never run into before and none of you had ever seen before, and decided that you would kill it, which, you know, worked out to your favour, even though Rilke, you took... sorry, not Rilke. Arya, you took a good bit of damage, because of the blood spray. Marlowe, you were fine, and Ravis, you were fine.
Yep.
It really wanted a bite of my old dong.
It actually tried to eat your heart.
Yeah, I know that. I'm doing a dick joke. Keep up,
Heart
please.
is her dog. That's cool.
It wanted to munch my dong.
Dog muncher.
Yeah, still in a dream. It's about 9. Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, it's Arya.
Nice. Okay, anyway, yes.
So, what are you guys going to do now? You're currently standing on the pathway between Trimitas and the port.
Let's head back to down and heal up. Like, take a long rest.
Alright, sure. So you're going to head back to Trimitas? Or you're going to head to the port?
Head back to the place and then go to, like, an inn.
The place is not a very descriptive answer. I literally just gave you two options.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anything random?
Sure. Go for it.
Alright.
That we call home?
I don't know.
Are any of us from the forest?
You just see there's just trees. Trees and some random woodland creatures. Nothing really special.
I've never talked about. Okay. I see.
So, where are you going to go? Are you going to go left or are you going to go right? Right takes you back to Trimitas, left takes you to the port town. There's an inn at both, but, you know.
It seems like there's some pretty big carnage in that, so I think it's there.
Let's go back, yeah.
Okay, you're going to head back to Trimitas?
Yes.
Okay, and Trimitas. Here we are. You have returned to Trimitas. Make sure to put your tokens down.
Oh, crap.
How do I do that again?
Okay, allow me.
How do I...
Hold
No,
on.
you're not.
Are we spawning in front of the tavern?
Oops, I didn't mean to. Well, right now you're here at the entrance to town. Remember last time you were in here, you ran into... There were 3 people on stakes, and, you know, they okay. As you
Oh no, I accidentally dragged myself in again. Oh no. Oh no, go back. Okay.
As you enter the town, you notice that things have returned to a slight state of normalcy. The bodies have been taken down from the pikes, and it's clear that the pikes themselves have been removed, although the scorch marks of the pyres still remain faintly on the cobblestones. The guards in the town, however, have increased. You see a good deal more of them making their way on patrols around the town and keeping a closer eye on the civilians. What do you do?
We are going to go to the tavern and take a damn long rest.
Okay,
But first we're taking a damn long... I'm going to the tavern.
Okay, so as you get to the tavern, the innkeeper asks, "What do you want?"
A room for the night, please.
He nods. That would be 20 silver.
How much money do I have?
I throw down 20 silver for myself, but I have to right now.
I'm gonna persuade him to lower his price.
Okay, go ahead, try. He does not budge.
20 silver seems like a bit much, to be honest.
It would normally be a lot lower, but with the way that things have been going in the town recently, people are a lot higher on alert, and he's a lot more reluctant to let any random person stay at the inn, so he's charging a bit more than usual. It's more. It's more. He's full. He may not be correct, but the mentality that he's kind of got is the people who've done this, whatever this horrible thing, don't seem like the sort of people that would carry a lot of money on them. So I'm going to bump up my prices in hopes that whoever did this won't be able to afford a room.
Is it 12? Sorry, is it 12?
It's 20.
20. Oh.
20 silver.
Okay. That's 2 gold.
Is it? I thought it was 100. Okay, sorry, 2 silver, not 20.
Okay, thank you.
For some reason, I thought it was 100 copper is a silver, and then 100 silver is a gold. But it's what was it again? It's 10. It's 10 copper, and then 10. Or is it 100 copper, 10 silver?
100 copper, 10 silver.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought so.
Half an EP.
What?
Electro.
Oh, okay.
Electro EPs. Yeah, that's a weird thing that shouldn't be a game.
Okay, so I'm gonna go do my ritual in my room.
Okay, well, you can't really do it in a room.
Wait, where do I have to be?
Like you can do it in the room, but you have to pay a bit for like the cleanup.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna go do it elsewhere then.
Okay, you still paid your money for the room though.
I know, I'll sleep after.
Sure.
That was a mistake though. I shouldn't have done that. I should have known. Okay, I'll go do it right here, like slightly outside of the wall.
That works.
I also pay 2 silver.
Okay, cool. You got a room as well.
Wait, it was 2?
Yeah, 2 silver, not 20. My bad.
Oh, my goodness. That super took me for.
I'm never going to pay for a room literally ever again. Ever. You have my word.
I actually everyone's good. Like, Arya said that, and then she went outside, so I got kind of confused. I figured.
I said absolutely nothing, by the way, when I went outside. No, you don't get to know where I went.
I rolled 200 perception.
You rolled a nothing perception. You have a -2 in perception.
-2 plus 202.
Oh my god. Anyway, so can I do my ritual? What is Maravis up to?
Yeah, Smaris is sleeping.
Okay, I'm gonna put you. Well, I can't drag you into the inn or the tavern or whatever. Okay, so we get reset to 0. We're good. Okay. Wait, you're also sleeping, Marlo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you're all healing up. You've all like fully healed and everything, and you're off doing your ritual. Which I'll send a private message to you about what it is later.
Okay. Ooh, do I get to customize it, or is it the same for all of my race?
There is a lot of customization involved. Yes.
Cool.
There are a lot of things that are inherently like they have to be the same, but there is a good deal of customization.
Yeah, because of my big glowing weak point.
Yes, which you chose yourself.
Yes.
Okay, so you taking the long rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing a ritual, which is the equivalent of a long rest.
So you wake up the next morning. The ritual would be you can do the ritual and then go to sleep, but you get considerably less.
I'm going to just do the ritual and screw the hotel room, I guess.
Okay, fair enough. So you all proceed to wake up or finish the ritual the next morning at about 8 o'clock.
And we've got all lost hit points back?
Yep, full health restore and such.
I was going to add and spell slots, but that's...
Yeah, you get spell slots back after a long rest.
No, but that's silly because, she doesn't have spell slots.
Oh, I thought this... Yeah. I can hear myself echoing, but it's fine.
Just mute your...
No, as in it's on...
No, it's coming from someone else then.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't hear you echoing, man.
I don't hear an echo either.
I don't know. But anyway. Who's
Oh, it's me.
Fu-
I think it's your headphone. Is it?
They should be off. I'm muted.
Oh, so it's me?
Also, did anybody use any hit die at any point?
Okay.
No.
Health back?
I muted Marlo myself, so hopefully that fixed it.
No, Marlo was already muted. Maybe it's me.
I'm not sure. It seems to have been fixed now, anyway.
Okay, well, there
Okay.
you go,
Well,
I guess.
either way.
Same hit dice. How does that work?
Well, for the level up, that's all.
That's for a short rest, though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you can heal using it during a short rest, but you can also, you get half of them back during a long rest.
Well, no, long rest is a full restore. Usually.
You get all of your health back, but you also get half of your hit die back. If you've
Oh,
spent them.
yeah.
Wait, can I, Dragon, can I use hit die, or is that not a thing for me?
I'm not entirely sure, I'll be honest.
Okay, because
Yeah.
hit
You
die
can
are a
have-
class thing. So
Yeah.
does that still apply even though my race is like whatever?
What exactly would you use the hit die for?
To regain health during a short rest.
Yeah, you could use them for short rests, yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh,
Like-
I still have 5 temporary.
Well, actually, wait, no. You can't. Not, your class literally cannot heal except for the ritual, which requires a long rest.
Okay, well,
it could also be that you could use half of the value. So you could either roll whatever that number is divided by, by 2, or you could just use the next, like if for a D6 you'd use a D3 or a D, 4
No,
or whatever.
like legitimately, her race, the way their sort of blessing goes is so specific that in order for them to restore damage done to this point, they have to perform this ritual. I could, if on a short rest, I could let you get away with performing a more abridged version of the ritual, but I would give it some sort of negative penalties if you did that.
Okay.
Remember, we
also,
don't have players or characters. Players either, but
Say that again?
okay. So, question: do I retain my temporary hit points after a long rest?
Does the spell itself have a time limit?
Let me see. I think I used false life.
You did.
Yeah. 1 hour, so it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone completely. You are now back the same as you used to be. Okay, so
Okay.
after all of that has happened, what are you guys going to do now?
Let's go talk to the guards.
I guess I'll come with since the guards know me by now and know what I can do.
They are okay. I'm not saying anything for now, actually.
Okay, as we step out of the tavern, I'd like to check.
So say that again. You kind of cut out.
As we step out of the tavern, I would like to make a perception check.
Okay, feel free. That is a 10.
I'll try for it as well, because that wasn't very good.
Okay, go
It
ahead.
wasn't very bad either, but
Go ahead. Just.
that was terrible. So, there you go.
Okay, neither of you two can really see much different from the town other than what you saw when you first looked around it. You can see that the streets seem to be a little emptier and that the doors seem to be locked a little tighter, but apart from that, it's very much the same.
Okay, I sidle up to one of the guards. I lean in real close.
Oh my
Probably
god.
down, kind of I say, Marlo Borchu, private eye. Pardon me, but I couldn't have helped notice the strange happenings going on. Would you mind myself a curious citizen inquiring as to what that might have been about?
As soon as he hears your name, he turns to face you and gives you a steely glare. Were you one of the adventurers who were sent to retrieve the girl from the cave?
That might have been me.
Oh my
yes.
god.
He proceeds to draw his sword. I'm going to need you and any of your accomplices nearby to report to the guardhouse.
Okay, wait.
Can I
First,
make a break for it?
how did we know it was a cave?
Well, because you guys told him. You guys
But we
said
never-
this. Well, no, not cave. You got after the kidnapped girl is more specific.
Okay, so I'll like put my hands up, just kind of like a pleading gesture. I'll be like, "Hey, listen, sir. I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying. We're adventurers. We're trying to like find out stuff, make things better for everybody. I think we'll find that if you work with us and we work with you, we can get this whole thing settled a lot more faster and efficienter. And
I don't think he wants to hear your idealistic bullshit. Why do we need to go in?
He turns to as you're talking, he's turning to some other guards who are looking over and gesturing them over.
Answer my question. Why do we need to go in?
Well, you see, the captain thinks that you three, considering you three showed up, left to rescue this captive, and then we found 3 prominent members of this little town beheaded on pikes, he has a funny feeling you might have something to do with it. Especially considering one of you was talking to the prisoner that was found, on a pike.
look at me, look at this face. Do you think that I could somebody on a pipe? I'm an angel. I'm an angel in orc's clothing. And
No eloquent defense. No, that's how you know. That's the traditional orc style.
Be eloquent. I'm merely trying to be a citizen, interesting, and help. Interesting.
God damn it.
May we collect our things from the inn before coming in?
I presume that you'd already taken them from the inn, considering you guys
Oh
left.
no, we haven't. My things are still in the
Hold on.
room.
I'd like to make a persuasion.
Hold on. No. My things aren't in the... I'd like to clarify. I have left nothing behind. I'm lying to him.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, fair enough. Right, you didn't need to tell me that.
Okay. Just making sure you, the DM, knows that I am completely lying.
Fair enough. Feel free.
I'd like to persuade him to like work with us instead of trying to arrest us.
Feel free to try.
Okay, I'm in my room.
He is not convinced at all.
What did you say?
Yes, what did you try and say to convince him?
I said, hey, listen, buddy. I think if you and I just calm down, I can maybe take you back to the tavern, buy you a drink. See, I know one of the bouncers, all right? We can get you in fine.
You sure do. You sure do know a bouncer.
And that's about as far as I get.
Yeah. Okay. So Maravis, what are you doing?
I am separate from them. I'm looking over covertly. I'm just like, completely like nonchalantly not saying anything, but still paying very close attention to what's going on.
Okay, Marlowe, you are now facing about 4 or 5 guards who are all
You should put yourself outside so that it...
4 or 5 guards, yes, what?
They're all sort of eyeing you over. There's some of them are shifting it to the side of the guard you're talking to. They've all got their eyes on you.
Okay.
So I'm going to kind of like, kind of try to do it.
What?
Laugh. Try to pay diffuse attention a little quick, at least myself, and I'm just gonna be like, okay, so what's the chances I get to walk away from this one? No harm, no foul, right? Boys.
Okay, first though, before they respond, I'm gonna start doing stuff.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy.
Which does?
Okay, so you manifest a minor wonder, a sign of supernatural power within range. So,
Okay.
and I'd like to add, I have I'm not entirely sure what physical appearance this would have in regards to me, but I'm going to try and mask it as much as possible. So, first.
So
wait,
I'd
what's the
say
name of this
roll.
organ-
Huh?
Oh, you don't have to roll for this, but it's a cantrip.
Well, no, I was going to say if you're trying to cast. I was going to say if you're trying to cast it discreetly without anybody noticing, make a stealth roll.
That's fair. Okay, so what's the name of the evil group?
You don't know that yet.
Okay.
I have a question. What's the difference between thaumaturgy and minor illusion?
I imagine minor illusion can be pretty much anything. Thaumaturgy seems to be limited to supernatural or otherwise otherworldly effects.
Why would you ever pick thaumaturgy? Oh, because it's a cantrip. Never mind.
Yeah, it's clerics get thaumaturgy.
Okay, continue. So roll for stealth then.
Okay. See.
Do the scene in Shrek where he makes Donkey fly to freak out the guards, except you do it with Marlowe.
Oh wow.
Oh. That's
Okay.
a 19 out of 20, but
But still, you managed. You are perfectly able to cast this spell without anybody batting an eye. Nobody notices you casting it.
so I'm allowed to have up to 3 of its 1-minute effects active at a time.
All right.
So, first of all, we're gonna have some harmless tremors rumbling in the ground for a minute.
Okay. The guards upon feeling the tremors sort of look around. They all appear to be rather concerned. A few of the civilians moving around the area also appear to be rather concerned at these tremors.
And
So just to clarify, these are entirely mental. They're not actually affecting anything physically.
it just says you manifest a minor wonder, a sign of supernatural power within range.
Yes, so it seems so. But what I'm getting from that is that it appears to be purely mental and not actually physical.
Well, I can also flicker out flames, and I can make a door or window. Okay, so my second thing is I'm gonna slam the door open. That's the second thing I'm doing.
Which door?
The front door.
Of the tavern?
Of
Yes.
There are a lot of buildings around here.
This is true. Of the door to the tavern.
Okay.
And I'm going, and the last thing I'm gonna do is an instantaneous sound. And it's going to be ominous whispers. And can I turn that into a voice with actual words, or is it just ominous whispers?
I mean, ominous whispers seems like it'd be a very low voice. Okay, I'll roll a intelligence check for me, and depending on what you get will be whether you can turn it into an actual voice or not.
Okay.
No, he means like, can he make it say like actual words that he chooses, or
Yeah,
whether
no,
it's
that's what I'm saying, because he's trying to manipulate a spell. Okay,
Oh, no.
you are.
Wait, wouldn't it be Arcana then?
Well, no, because you're actually casting a spell. Arcana would be to analyze things of arcane nature. Like, this is an actual spell you're trying to modify.
Actually, technically, wisdom is what I use to cast spells.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Okay, roll wisdom then.
Trying to get out of this anyway.
Trying
You can.
okay.
Oh god.
Okay, either way, it doesn't work. You can't turn it into a proper voice, but you still have the ominous whispers. What do you want these things to sort of whisper?
Can I have 5 words?
Sure, I'll give you 5.
Okay, so the words are going to be Marlowe, we're coming for you.
And you're whispering that to the guards?
Yeah, I'm having this come from the door.
Marlo, roll to shit your pants.
I don't even need to roll because I'm shitting my pants.
Well, okay, roll a constitution, because I feel like this probably would be pretty upsetting.
Yeah, I'm like freaking out right now. I'm like freaking Constitution. Yeah.
So,
Is that it?
Okay, yeah, you are.
You're super fine.
Marlowe, with your wills of steel, you are able to fully resist the ominous nature of the words, standing proud and strong like a beacon of justice and strength. Because you got a nat.
Never been drier or cleaner.
Because you rolled a nat 20, I'm not even gonna make you do the sanity check that I was gonna make you do.
Wait.
Your pants are like come out of the dryer fresh.
Okay, so the guards all seem rather panicked. They're all kind of looking around, looking back at Marlowe, looking at the door that slammed open and the tremors. They're clearly all very distressed.
I'm going to smirk at them and be like, "Told you, friends in high
Yeah.
places."
Are you sure?
Yes. Please don't do that.
Okay, never mind. I take it back. I'm not gonna
You can take that back.
I'm giving everybody a single mulligan a session, where it's like if you say something that you realize a half second later this is an awful idea, then I will let you take it back once. That's it.
You're telling me that I should extend that right now.
Yes, probably.
Okay. I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to them.
Sure. The guards turn their attention to you.
And I'm gonna walk over with Marlowe as well, like next to him. I'm going to say,
Her.
it appears we upset some people we probably shouldn't have.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh my god.
Getting you out of this. Be quiet.
By the way,
The guards seem incredibly distressed at this point. They're slowly backing away.
can I add what I'm doing at this point in time?
Sure, go ahead.
I'm grumbling about the fact that I just had to come with the orc.
So you're being a massive racist?
Well, I mean, like, I don't remember her name.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, I haven't bothered to remember any of their names because
I will admit,
like,
you guys have known each other at this point for about 2 days, and you haven't really.
But, like,
you haven't. Well, no, I'm saying you haven't really sat down and actually talked to each other.
Yeah. Also, like, I thought I would be with them for like a very short amount of time while we rescued this girl, but this is clearly like a long-term thing now, and I'm starting to realize that I might have to get to know these people, and I'm dreading it and kind of putting it off.
So you're like, oh god, social interaction.
Also, I'm like, I don't remember any of their names. Oh my god. Hey, pal. Hey, sport.
I'm gonna have to. You do realize I will have to make you roll a deception check to try and trick them into saying their names without you asking for it. If you have,
it's like Rumpelstiltskin. This is gonna be horrible.
This kind of feels.
Okay. Anyway. So so you guys the guards are sort of backing away now. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna walk past them and like wave them like to hurry up. And I'm gonna kind of mumble something about we'd better see the leader as soon as possible. The leader of the guard.
Okay, sure. The guards kind of in Marlowe. Are you gonna follow?
I am. I think I'm trying to go along with my teammates' ideas from now on.
I peek my head out of the tavern to see what's up. Can I roll stealth?
Sure.
Because I want to see what's up, but I also don't want to get tangled up in the...
Okay, considering you don't really have any relation to the guards right now, I'll give you that you managed to you're sort of sneaking around the back right now, but...
Oh, I just wanted to stick my head out or like put my door to the, or my ear to the door.
Okay, yeah, that's fine then.
Okay, cool. So I see that they're going along with the guard and just like kind of pop out and go with them.
Okay, sure. So you guys are all moving up. So you're walking in front of the guards with them sort of trailing behind you.
I'm giving them dirty looks the whole time, by the way, because I don't like the fact that they have their swords out.
Okay, fair enough. So, you guys are soon outside of the guard barracks. Do you want to head inside, or do anything else?
You go inside, guys?
I'll go inside, I guess.
I'm gonna go inside.
Okay, as you head inside, and you inside, and the head of the guard looks up to see you and stands up quickly as you approach. You three, I need to speak to you.
Have you gained weight since we last met?
That's fine.
Rude.
Your paunch is getting a little, How are the kids and the wife?
So,
He
dead
doesn't answer.
Dead people. What happened?
He sits down, clasps his hands together, and essentially looks forward. I wish I could tell you. All I know is that. By the way, Pry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at Discord. This is coming from my voice is echoing from your mic. From your end, at least.
You know what? Let me check to see whether.
Anyway, I'll carry on while you're doing that. I honestly couldn't tell you. All I knew is that we went to bed, that everything was fine the night after you left, and the next morning when we awoke, it was as you saw. They were mounted, they were blazing. You three are frankly the closest lead that we have to knowing who did it, and multiple sources verified that you're out of town. So the main reason I wanted you in here was to know if you found the girl, and secondly, did you have any idea what could have done this?
Can we talk about the farmhouse?
Well, I can do that
That's
in character.
not though.
I can do that in character.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we can,
I just want to, in case you guys forgot, there is no farm anymore.
Dragon, is
Yeah,
that
we
better?
burned it.
Huh?
Okay, so maybe can you echo? Am I echoing?
No, you're not. And I can't hear myself echoing now.
Okay, cool. That's a lot of ice or whatever you're doing.
So I
Okay.
looked straight into his eyes.
Okay.
Quick, what color are your eyes and what color are the ghost eyes?
He has hazel eyes.
Oh, that's beautiful. What's behind those hazel eyes?
A brain.
So,
I can say.
so I look straight into his eyes and I ask, "Do you believe in evil?"
He the guard sort of sits back, puts his hands behind his head, and looks up. I'm a man of the Lord, so I can't say I believe necessarily in evil, only what's good and what's wrong. But after seeing what was done to those folks, I don't know what to think anymore. So
Tell me, if you see someone who has done a crime that is unimaginably wrong, what would you do to them?
I would uphold the law to the best of my abilities and deal whatever punishment seemed appropriate. I suppose. Where are you going with this?
Well, let's say that you found someone who was responsible for the murder of children for an unidentifiable reason. They just did it. What would you do?
Maravis, you're coming off as super shady right now, just so you know.
It's awesome.
I'd probably kill them. I would cut them down where they stood.
I'm sorry, is that what the law says to do?
Sometimes.
Murder.
We don't know the law here.
That's a good point. You guys don't know the law.
Oh shoot, we should probably read up on that. I'm not going to
You
the
did say that.
fucking library.
All right. So, what if I told you that we had found that, and somehow it was worse? but instead of a crime against the law, it was a crime against nature itself.
He swallows and sort of looks down at his hands. He's quiet for a couple of moments. I'm not sure what I would do.
Well, we
Good thing you're not
decided.
you.
We decided to destroy it personally, but we did find. Quick question, actually. What was in the journals that we found?
It's about the heart eater.
You found, well, in the journals you found the page from the book which had the all of the information about the heart eater, and you found the journal of clearly one of the inhabitants who had been sort of living with the cultists gang, whatever they are, showing up and doing things at the farm without them being able to stop it until they got murdered.
Right. Who has that, by the way? That journal?
I do.
Yep, Marlo.
I can turn
Okay.
it in to the person. Don't turn in our only source of information.
No, I do gesture. You can do whatever you want, but I gesture you to hand it to him. Or I put my hand out to you and kind of like mime a little bit about the journal so that he won't necessarily know what I'm asking for, but you will.
All right, I hand it to him and I like tap my forehead and I'm like, mine like a steel trap. I got it in here. No, you're
All right.
mine. Look at your character sheet. You do not have a steel trap, but I think I do. Okay.
Confidence is where it counts. So I'm gonna put it on the table in front of him, like brusquely. I'm gonna kind of like slap it down, and I'm gonna push it towards him, and I'm gonna say, "We found this."
Okay. He sort of takes the journal, he flicks through it, nods slowly and closes it. And where did you find this?
There was a farmhouse out in the forest. Probably been destroyed by now, but this is what there was, as well as some. I don't know how many people there were originally in that house, but there were more when we found it. None of them were alive, including children, hence my earlier comment.
Mm-hmm.
He sort of nods. We'll send a few guards to go and check out
Check it out.
whatever's left of the farm.
Send more than a few. There's something out there in those woods.
Actually, we killed that something.
Shh.
There might be more though.
He
You can
nods.
use this.
See that creature? We killed it.
Would you see that in character?
Yes.
He sort of raises an eyebrow. What creature?
That creature, the drawing right there. I'm sorry. maybe you should look into getting bifocals or something.
You
I don't
guys,
think we gave him that.
you didn't give him the parchment. You gave him the journal, which no longer contains the parchment because you have that separately.
Oh shit.
So you're just like,
take
look at that. He's pointing at
I'm
like an
taking it back. I'm
empty
taking it back. This is my one take back, and I'm using it. 'Cause it's
Okay,
embarrassing.
sure.
That's so
However-
embarrassing.
If you did want to give it to him, we could.
I don't want to give. I'm against giving him any information at all. So no.
All right. Well, I'm lawful neutral, so you know how that goes.
Information
Yeah.
is power, and we don't need these dipshits having any power.
Mm-hmm.
Not the people with the swords who can actually defend us. Not those people.
They aren't going to help us. We got to take the
not
law
here.
into our own hands, and also
They're
like.
cool enough.
Anyway.
So I'm gonna give my concluding remarks. I just kind of say, this is basically everything that we know, and any information you had would be helpful.
Okay. He sort of flicks through the journal. Wait, what were you giving to him?
Say that again?
What were you doing with them? So what are you doing now, rather?
I'm just...
What?
Yeah. Who was that directed at?
Say again?
Who were you saying that to?
I was just saying, what are you guys actually doing right now with the guy? You've given him the journal, he looked through it, he said he's going to send some of the guys there. What are you saying now?
Let's go to that new town. Yeah, see if we can search for the guy there, put our ear to the ground, see what...
Or we could look for the girl. We
yeah,
don't know that
exactly.
she's dead
we should
yet.
look there.
Do we explore the entire forest? I feel like we didn't explore the
We
entire
did
forest.
not. I think we looked at the map and I'm pretty sure we
We have to go to
didn't.
the northeast still, right?
Yeah, we should go back to the forest.
We still have to go to the northeast, which is the clue that I got from the prisoner, so we should probably go to the northeast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are heading to the northeast?
Yes.
Well, first, I ask him if there's any supplies he can spare.
Okay, the guy sits back, he thinks for a couple of seconds, then stands up and walks over to a locker. He pulls out a pack and sort of sets it down on the desk. Okay, so
Got any meat in there?
from
Oh my God.
from what you guys have told me, it seems like you might be in something deeper than I could, or anybody around here could probably handle. In this bag, there's a map, there's some supplies for a decent while, some stuff for keeping your weapons sharp and primed, and even a few herbs that you can use as makeshift, in order to dull pain, rather, and help you get some sleep. I want you to have this because otherwise it would just, this is from my old adventuring days. I want you to have it.
Where's the arrow that
You used to be an adventurer?
That was a while ago.
Huh. Interesting. I look him up and down.
Thank you for your kind donation, sir. We'll do our very best.
I love being a dick to this guy so much. I just love it so much. I hope we continually visit this guy because it's really fun.
I'm going to turn to him again and I'm going to say, maybe once, if we make it back here, you can tell me some of your old adventuring stories. I love hearing stories.
Okay. He sort of sits back down and crosses his arms. I don't know what you guys are getting yourselves into, but
Me neither.
I hope you make it out of it okay.
Huh. So I'm gonna walk over to there. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna like turn to him once before I vanish out of sight and say, "Lock your doors." I'm gonna leave.
Okay. He nods and just sort of lets you guys go.
Before I leave, I tell him to take a rest because he looks tired.
I'm just going to say, hope to see you again, sir. And head out.
He nods.
Is that a
Tom
Doctor
at the
Who
back.
reference?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I just want to say that the bags around his eyes look a little baggier than usual and that he should maybe be getting a regular sleep schedule. Me, the hypocrite. The only reason I don't have horrible bags is because, like, actually she does have dark circles, but, like, it's a race thing probably, and also the fact that I'm young.
He sort of rolls his eyes and smiles.
Oh my, no, he likes me. Oh no. Backfired. Okay, so let's leave.
Okay. So
Northeast forest.
Yeah.
you're heading back into the forest then?
Yes.
Alright then.
Amen.
You guys have returned to the forest.
Woo, let's go to the northeast.
First of all,
Rilkas, there's two.
yeah, I'm gonna be super careful as we're going. I'm gonna be like not quite paranoid, but very, very cautious, like in the woods, and seeing anything that's out of place.
Okay, so you're looking around the woods, right?
Mm-hmm.
Roll a perception then.
All right.
Okay, you notice a couple trees around the area around the farm. There's a sort of light plume of smoke coming out there, and you see that a bit of the trees around there have caught fire and burned down as well. So you guys are still just sort of chilling around the entrance, right?
Chilling.
Okay, so you can't really see anything too clearly. You're just sort of at the trees at the beginning.
Okay.
Okay, so carry on.
Can you
Go ahead.
Get rid of those Rokas?
You can all roll perception if you'd like.
Oh no, I'm not here. Wait.
Oh no.
You don't really see anything out of the ordinary, Marlo.
My token isn't there. I gotta fix it. Okay.
By the way, just to let everybody know, at the bottom, if you drag the button to do that, to do a check to the bottom, you can actually make a max. All you have to do is just like click beneath where the character icons are. So you don't have to go back all the way into your character sheet every time.
Oh wow!
That's funny.
All right.
Eyes of an eagle.
Arya, you find yourself completely in tune with the very essence of the forest. Your vision expanding out to cover as much as you can see. You see that the lake beside which you lost the child has been tainted a deep, ominous black. You see that the large cave up in the upper right corner of the forest is bloodied and ruined. You see that the lake down near the bottom left of the map has a light red tinge. And you see that multiple other trees have been hewn away and hacked as if something was making its way through them.
Are these old or new? Do you know?
You don't know this.
Okay. Guys, something is deeply wrong. Something is deeply wrong.
What's up, Arya?
One lake is black, another is red, probably with blood. That cave over there is bloody. I don't know if we... Well, I guess that cave is where we're headed, isn't it? But...
Yeah, we gotta get rid of the cave.
Great, good. The bloody cave. Let's do that.
We haven't seen blood today.
The bloody cave is a euphemism.
Oh, shut up.
Please don't do this to me.
We have no choice
That
but to
time of the
send
month.
you on in.
For what,
God.
caves?
Yes.
We are-
Why don't we stop for a while and just see if anybody goes in or comes out?
Okay, stakeout time.
So you're making your way towards the cave, right?
Yes.
I guess.
Okay.
Don't trust the tap water.
You guys are gonna roll to get into stealth then. You guys wanna roll to get into stealth.
Yeah, okay. Let's
Okay.
pull a scrimbo.
Oh
Oh, nice.
Oh dear.
god. You got a nat
Oh,
1?
no. Yeah.
Okay, Arya and Marlo, you two become like the night, fading in amongst the trees.
I thought that exact phrase.
Sorry, Arya and Ravis, you two fade in amongst the trees. Marlo, you attempt to do the same, but instead smack yourself face first into one of the trees and cause it to collapse extremely loudly.
It'd be like that.
Oh my god, you slapped a tree over with your face. Imagine knocking a tree over by walking into it.
Yeah.
I did specify that the trees had been mutilated.
That's true.
Yeah, I can knock over a perfectly healthy tree just by walking into it with my face.
Please don't go headbutting trees.
Anyway, you are going to take 3
There's my
damage.
spell slot.
Okay.
Congrats.
Let's be alive.
You are cursed with these nat ones.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
It's part of the four-tooth bloodline.
The boar-tooth curse.
You don't know a thing about my bloodline. We don't really have, like, last names per se. That's kind of more of an epithet.
I know many things as the audience.
Hey, you
Or
don't
nothing
know it,
really.
then.
You have to tell me everything.
Oh, you're not even playing! Jeez.
Exactly.
I thought you were a Morales.
Yes, I am.
No, that's
Ha
Quinn.
ha ha.
Sorry that I can't have my Discord open to look at everybody's little beepy voices all the time.
You can literally tell their voice. Is everyone bad at telling voices apart?
I can tell voices apart.
I can tell voices apart, but I can't tell who is who. That's my problem. I know
Okay.
it's different, but
Yeah, you're Pry, right?
you're one of the girls. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, you're
so-
void.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are kind of staking out around the cave, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. You guys,
Can we
you
go in?
again, you just wanted to wait there. You said.
Perception.
Okay, yeah, sure. Roll perception.
I doubt I'll see much more, but oh, that's a 5.
Nope. You see next to nothing. You see next to nothing.
Oh, come on.
Go right ahead, Mark. Go ahead, Maravis.
Oh.
You see next to nothing. You are all fucking blind.
Great.
No, fool.
Can I take 20 on a perception check? Is that a thing?
Not really. You can't really just sit somewhere and stare for 20 minutes to look at it better.
You don't understand. He rubs at his eyes. He gets the crust out of there.
Oh, okay. Well, what are you guys gonna do?
I'd like to go in the cave.
I'm not going to go into the cave. That's what I'm going to do.
So,
I'm good out. I'm good.
Marlo, you're heading into the cave. Maravis, are you gonna join her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Taco's good out here.
You two make your way into the cave.
I'm in the cave. You're nice.
Can we attempt to be stealthy?
Sure.
Yes.
Roll a stealth.
By the way, you guys can try persuasion check on me if you really
Oh.
care.
Okay. Well, before you carry on, then go and do that. That's Maravis, you're in stealth. Marlo, you're in stealth right now.
Great. Okay.
I'm not. I'm the distraction.
So did you say we can persuade Arya to come with us?
Yeah.
If you'd like,
I'm
you can
alive.
try. That's not gonna
No.
work. Well, actually, Arya, make a wisdom. What would you roll to resist persuasion?
Constitute? No.
I would think like
Okay.
wisdom.
Insight. Wait, how? Like-
Insight doesn't make much sense.
Well, it
Should I do-
depends. For persuasion?
Yeah, I would say roll wisdom because you're like trying to see that they're. I guess roll charisma as well to try and be unconvinced.
Insight is.
That doesn't make any sense. Although it would benefit me since charisma is like the highest. Everyone loves me even though I'm a dude. My exclamation.
Insight is to see into people's motives.
Sure, roll insight.
That doesn't make any sense to me, but I'll do it.
Well, yeah, you're.
No.
No, that's good enough because Marlo only rolled a 6.
Maravis can try if he wants to.
What am I? Okay.
Roll
What am I rolling
persuasion.
again?
You're rolling against my 8. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in with-
Well, no, you'll roll. No, you'd roll a persuasion, Ravis, not an
Oh
insight.
yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Because you're trying to persuade her to come. You're rolling to try and convince her.
Gosh darn it.
What is it with these low rolls? Okay,
Guess who's
Pry.
good out here?
Pry,
Guess
try.
who's good out
No,
here?
roll. You need to make another insight for Ravis.
Another?
Yeah, because he's trying to convince you as well. Yeah, you're
Guess
fine.
who's good out here?
Okay, so you're up there, Ravis. You've got into stealth. Marlo, do you want to try and get into stealth?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, Marlo, you did get into stealth. Ravis.
I am not in stealth. I am
Okay.
in the opposite of stealth.
Okay, so you enter the cave, immediately being hit by a foul smell of decay and blood. As you move further inside, you see a few faint torches along the walls, illuminating the gruesome sights that are up ahead of you. Bodies and entrails mutilated and left laying on the cave floor, all just sort of piled up ahead of you, some hanging, blood dripping from the ceiling, along with various body parts. You can see symbols etched into the walls, and amongst the symbols, see various sort of objects jammed in there as well.
Can I roll a
History.
Yeah.
Well,
history.
first off, I'm going to need both of you to make a Constitution check.
Okay. Is that a check or a saving throw?
It's a saving throw. Wait, what? The way I'm going to do sanity is you're going to need to make a Constitution, and if you don't pass that, then I'll make you do a sanity save, and then that will determine how much sanity you lose from your 100.
How about that constitution?
Yeah, that's fine. You're fine, and so are you, Maravis. Because of what you've seen at the farm, you're not really. This isn't that bad.
Okay, can I make a Arcana or history check?
I would say Arcana. You look at you looking at the things in the dark. You mistakenly go, "Hey, I think these might be Christmas decorations."
Wow.
Christmas exists in this world?
It's
What
it's not the same thing, but you know, it's there's something like it. I'm just paraphrasing right now.
It's Life Day.
I'll get into it if it comes around.
I'm gonna do a.
If you
I'll get
live,
me for the Christmas special.
if they live that long. Okay, perception. You notice. Okay, so besides all of the already gruesome things you're seeing, you notice up ahead seems to be a little more populated. There are several piles of boxes, what appear to be cages, and you can see a faint glow coming from there.
From the cages specifically, or just the area?
The area. It's around the corner that you're sort of seeing.
Oh no, maybe it's another one of me. Oh no, that's where they all went. Oh no.
All right, I'm gonna be very carefully, very quietly, and very, very slowly moving towards them.
Meanwhile, Ravel seems to have just fucking steamrolled into the middle of it.
Wait, who?
That's what your icon's doing.
Oh, yeah, I don't
Wait,
know. Really
that's not me. Hold on.
No, I said Marlo. I said Marlo.
Oh,
No, you said Moravas.
I said Marlo. I said Maravis, that's fine. Marlo, however.
Oh.
all right.
You with the
So, are you going to look around the corner?
Oh, I would like to. Do a little look. Can I make a perception?
Go ahead.
Don't you have to do stealth and a perception?
Do I need to do a stealth first? Probably do one first, just to see.
Roll
Does my
perception.
stuff, like, earlier still hold?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, so I just have to do a perception.
Yep. You can't really make out much in the dim light.
Man, okay. I have dim light eyesight, but, you know.
Do you? Wait, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. You have night vision, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, so you look around the corner to find that there is actually nobody living around around there. You see that there has been about a half dozen bodies, all in various different contraptions, and a large pit in the center of the room with a lightly smouldering set of coals in the middle. On the wall, you see a young girl split from throat to crotch with her.
Oh shoot! Is that our girl? Is that the girl we were looking for?
Yes.
What else?
Oh no! Really?
Haha.
She's dead?
Well, no, nothing.
Hold on!
That guy
Hold
can't
on!
pay,
Hold on!
so-
Hold on! We have a
Get
necromancer.
wrecked.
We have a necromancer.
Well, it might.
You're
It
gonna bring her
might.
back to life in that state?
It might.
At least she can
Hold
give us
on.
information.
Shut up. It might. It might be the girl. You can make a check.
What check would that be? Investigation?
Yep.
Okay.
If you guys fail, you can bring me in there.
If I beat this, you can. Okay.
Okay, Ravis, do you want to check?
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna take 15 on that, actually.
Okay. You are relieved to find that while it looks a lot like the girl you're searching for, it actually is not the girl you're searching for. It is. You notice that through a lot of telltale signs that it is instead the daughter from the farm.
Oh, okay.
If you
No.
peeling apart the sort of as you investigate the body, however, her split skin splits open to reveal that her insides have been turned almost completely black and melted into her body. A foul stench emanates from both. If you would you like to investigate the rest of the bodies in the area?
yes.
Yes, but I am not touching them. I'd like to make that very clear.
Okay, go ahead. Roll
I mean,
investigation.
I might poke it with a stick, but beyond that,
Okay, roll investigation.
Open for you.
I just don't want anything coming back to life. I'll be honest.
Okay,
I don't
Ravis.
need
Okay,
it.
so
You brought a freaking necromancer with you.
Okay, so as you all analyze the body, you notice they have all been split open in various different ways. So one of them has had their face split in two, one has had their arms split right down the middle, and one has unfortunately been split immediately down the crotch.
Oh, good. The rest of those were pretty fortunate, I think.
Wait, male or female?
Female.
Oh no.
Okay.
Still.
Question.
However, something consistent with all of the bodies is the strange black taint that exists through all of them.
Really bad word to use.
Is the
That's
tank
best
split
friend.
down the middle?
Really? You're making jokes? You're making jokes now?
Yes.
It's a bad habit, but I couldn't resist.
The strange black corruption.
Okay. I turn to Ravis. I say, hey, listen, Ravis, this might sound like a bit of a suspect idea here. So, how about we go back and get our wizard and wait, shit, I don't know like Arya is an expert.
No, you
Never mind.
guys don't. By the way, Pry,
Yeah.
your voices have become really muffled.
Yeah.
Both of ours?
Yeah, you just kind of fixed it there.
That's really strange.
Yeah, you
How's
fixed
that?
it. Yeah, you fixed it now.
That was in character. You're getting really quiet because of how spooky everything is right now.
So the boxes, I look in them.
Okay, there appears to be a good number of different. A lot of them are empty. They appear to have been cleared out fairly recently, but you find a few remaining tools that were obviously used for this, or for whatever went on here. And A bit of food and such.
Nice.
I'm not eating that.
I will. No.
Are you in
Well.
here?
Well,
Are
you
you in-
have used your mulligan. You have used your okay. Marlo,
Yes,
Such a bad idea.
I'll take the food.
you've used your mulligan. You pull out a leg of lamb from a leg of meat from one of the boxes and take a bite of
Hold
it.
up, I didn't say I was eating it. I said I would later.
You said you take. Okay, fair enough. You now have that food on you. You have it in your pack.
Sweet.
God.
And lastly, the cages.
They appear to be rather run down, and you can see a good deal of blood and viscera sticking to the bars. What's very? Well, do you want to roll? Do me a favor. Roll. Anybody who's going near the cages, roll investigation.
I'd like to add, I would be far more concerned if this place was like clean and unspoiled. That would scare me.
Okay.
I saw
Viscera,
that.
you know.
God,
So you both. That was both your investigation rolls right now. There.
Can I
Yeah.
say 15 on that too?
You can bring me. You can try to bring me.
No, your roll is sufficient. You notice, however, that at the bottom of all the cages there appear to be scorch marks
That is interesting.
and a thin layer of some sort of unidentifiable fluid.
Great. Can I wait, no, I already.
What are
did
you
my
gonna do?
I was considering it, but I think I might not do.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So, yeah. We have another cave, I think.
No, that's as far in as you've gone. That's the pretty. It's not exactly a large cave. It's a smallish sort of area. Usually, it's usually inhabited by the townsfolk. Usually know it's inhabited by whatever creature decides to take up residence there before it moves on.
Okay. Well, I think I've seen about enough of this place, Revis. You want to go back out? Sorry, what we found.
Sure.
All right.
Okay, so you guys decide to leave.
Hold on. Are there any kind of chests that were unopened or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Pickpocket the corpses.
Can we do that? Can we do that?
They're
I'm
naked.
not touching them.
Okay. Well, can we check their okay? Actually.
Do you want? You're gonna. What do you want? Do you want to
no.
fucking check their junk?
That's
Yeah,
where I
Mm.
keep my gold, and nobody can get to it.
anal cavity.
Nature's pocket.
Are you looking for drugs or something? Are these drug mules?
Keep bundle in the grundle.
Oh, no.
Oh
This
my
is not the
god.
time for that.
Was that our listener in?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the
Okay.
audience.
Yeah,
Speaking of
Quinn.
which, Dragon, I've got some more scary music for you to
Shh. Oh.
let me send that.
Should send it.
Yeah, I'm leaving this cave. There's no reason.
Okay.
Me too.
I'll move you guys out back into the forest then.
Hey, look at this fan art of Cherry and Chillian.
Shush. Okay, so you guys are back in the forest, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still in the forest, obviously.
Okay, so Marlo and Ravis, you exit the cave. You have a little bit of blood on you right now. And, yeah.
Well, Arya, you didn't miss much except for a whole bunch of bodies. I don't know how you feel about that.
I
but,
sort of expected that.
Yeah. We I found some food though, in case you want a snack later. It's a very nice leg of meat and some other stuff.
You what?
I found some food. I have it in my pack. I haven't tried it yet.
To clarify, you found food by the bodies.
Yeah?
Okay, can I have a snack?
Sure. I take out my one granola bar still in its wrapper and I hand it.
No, I'm sorry. I want the food that you found in the cave. I'd like to see what it is. I'm not interested in granola bars.
Okay. Hey, I respect that. You gotta have your protein, so I give her like the food from the cave.
I
Okay.
immediately throw. Oh, sorry, what? Okay. Ready, guys?
Sure.
I immediately throw it on the ground and use my cantrip poison spray.
Hey, Sauce!
Okay.
There are children starving, and you did that.
Boo-hoo.
The food kind of just melts into the ground.
Okay.
How do you know that wasn't food for whatever they were keeping in the cages?
Whatever there were cages?
Yeah, there were
That's
cages.
true,
There were
you
like
weren't there
forks on
for-
the bottom and they had some random fluid in them too.
What kind of fluid?
I don't know. I was going to lick it, but then I thought I probably shouldn't do that.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah.
God.
So I guess we'll never know. Maybe that's for the best.
Marlo, you're like the.
Yeah.
Marlo, you are going to kill yourself. You are going to make an action, and I'm just going to go, and you're dead.
Okay, I'm gonna go into the cave.
Okay, sure.
Do you want me to
Hello?
go back in with you?
Sure. I can
Okay.
use the tank.
You guys return to the cave.
Back in the cave.
Okay, I'm going to cast a ritual, which like it takes a little bit, like because it doesn't use.
Where in the cave are we?
I'm going to go up to the bad thing,
Ooh, okay. Cool.
all the bad things, and cast detect magic. This is all within 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, is there any magic? And what kind of magic is it? Oh, actually, yeah, I get to know that.
Okay, so you're in the cave right now.
Yes,
So you're just going to cast Detect Magic.
yes.
Go ahead.
I casted it. I pressed the thing.
Oh, okay.
It just does it.
You don't sense explicitly any magic. However, you can very clearly feel the traces of what must have been a great deal of magical energy around here.
What school of magic?
You get. Does it say? You can't. You can't identify it.
Hey, it says I can identify it. You.
Where does it say
That
that?
implies it can be identified.
It says
Something's-
you learn at School of Magic, if any.
If any.
Oh, God. Horrible.
It could be something alien. Be something you've never felt before.
It is something you have
What
never.
does the aura look like? Is it like? Is there any other clues I can glean from this, or is that it?
The aura itself feels inherently unsettling. The longer you look at it, the more you want to tear your eyes away from it, as it creeps into your thoughts and makes you feel more and more afraid. Roll a Constitution check for looking deeper into the aura.
Great, good. I was hoping you'd forget about that.
You're fine.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
Okay, you tear your eyes away from the aura and sort of leave and turn away from where it was.
Are any of these people my race?
What, the bodies?
Yes.
No.
Okay, cool.
The bodies themselves, there are 2 humans, an elf and an orc.
Question, is my race rare, or is it just weird that I haven't run into any people of my race?
It's decently rare. People of your kind aren't exactly known for being the most active travellers, considering their rituals and how they have to perform them, as well as sort of their fragility in certain circumstances. But you're not like 1 in a million. You're 1 in 100.
Okay, so I don't have to be like overly concerned about the lack of like people.
No, you get a few odd glances because people aren't used to seeing you, but nobody's gonna go, "What on earth are you?"
Okay, so to clarify, in the cages are people that have been slit open?
Yes, all in various different ways.
Arcana check wouldn't help me because I just cast detect magic. Can I do? And did you guys already do a history check on?
Oh, I haven't. I tried to look and see if there are any kind of arcane things going on, but like, I don't know, they just look like symbols to me.
Okay.
Do I know anything about these symbols?
Oh my god. So, I don't have a concept of the past.
Okay, Marlo, you fall into a spiral of time. You cannot perceive what is now, what was then, and you find your head spinning as you are unable to conceive what is even happening in the present.
I'm a goldfish.
Okay, however, Pry, you have never seen these symbols in anything you have. Well, yes, you haven't seen these symbols in anything that you have come across that you can remember.
Okay, and are they in blood?
They're etched into the cave walls.
Okay, that's fun.
Little engraving.
Can I do an investigation check to see if I know what cut them apart? Like, was it magic?
You can check.
But I already did detect magic. Was oh, actually, that doesn't. I'll investigate, I guess.
You're able to see that these clearly weren't done smoothly. It looks like they've been roughly clawed into the walls.
Turn on safe search.
Okay. That's disheartening. At least they're not powerful enough to do it quickly, I suppose. That's probably not magic then. And can I do an arcana check on the blackened organs?
You can, sure.
That's probably magic for sure. Oh no.
You can't really figure out what's done it.
Would I be permitted to make another arcana check?
No, you've already made one.
Okay.
Okay, so let's head on out of this cave, I guess. There's so much information I'd like to look at the entrance of the cave though and see if the blood is just smeared like randomly or whether there's like hands or something.
Okay, make an investigation.
Okay.
Marlo, do you want to make another check as well?
Oh yes, I would love to.
Spectre Marlo Boretooth, the house.
That's me.
Okay. Aria, you are able to deduce from the way that the blood seems to have coated the entrance of the cave that it appears that someone had to have exploded in the cave in order to gain this kind of effect.
All right, let's leave.
Or at the very least been hit with a force strong enough to make them explode outwards.
Yeah, let's out. Let's go.
All right. So, gang, what did we learn?
There was some sort of dark magic coming from that I very much did not like. We should leave as soon as possible and investigate the 2 lakes.
Yeah, let's investigate the lakes. That sounds like a good idea to me.
Okay, so let's move.
Water.
It sounds like a very poor idea to me, but We have no other leads.
Let's see, we already went to one of the lakes, and what was in that lake? It was like, I remember that was where the kid melted.
There was something at the bottom of the lake, though none of you guys decided to investigate it.
There was a shape. Crap, I could have learned water walking spells, but I chose not to.
Shall we go to the lake back again then?
Yeah, sure.
Why
Let's go to the Black Lake. But first, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. That was not Arya, that's me. I need to pee.
Okay.
Just me here, fellas.
Doodly doo, doodly doo, doo. Yep.
Sure. So I'm going to send you some stuff. I've already sent you the new music I'm downloading, but I've also got... Okay, so basically what you're doing has a precedent. If you're familiar with... You know Lovecraft, obviously, right?
Yep.
Okay, so other people have interpreted his work before, and that's actually... Because there's D&D, the original. There is a sci-fi one. The name is escaping me right now.
Call of Cthulhu?
Call of Cthulhu. Yeah. And those are the 3 classic RPGs of all time. And I've actually got the latest from the 7th edition, which just came out last year. I'm going to send that to you.
Uh-huh.
And you might find some stuff you can use and hear in that, or that'll help you at least.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that
also got more stuff,
anything that could help me to torture you guys more is always a good thing.
That's literally that entire game. That's just what Call of Cthulhu is about. And not only do I have Call of Cthulhu, I also have modern Call of Cthulhu, the greatest RPG ever made.
Oh, that sounds like it'd be
it's
fun.
Yeah, imagine the X-Files, but instead the X-Files stole everything from this game, and the game is far more terrifying.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Too bad that there was nothing in either cave. Well, at least the girl isn't dead. I mean, let's be honest. After having all that stuff done to your family, its death is probably not the worst thing.
Yeah, probably. Just waiting for the guys to come back so we can...
Yeah, probably still out using the bathroom. They're back now. What did you say?
I really want to go get some big time.
I got you.
We should probably D&D.
Admiral.
Do it after. I'll take one team and not eat horrible food like maybe I'll have. What was it? Oh, Otacon?
Yes. Well,
Okay, same person. You have nothing to say to that? Me calling Otacon and Salt Lake the same person? I'm very disappointed.
it's okay.
No.
Are we going to the lake?
Yeah, let's go to the lake, have a fun day, and make a trip out of it.
Is it eerie?
Woo.
I got on my bathing suit, ready to party.
Marlo immediately strips down to her underwear.
Always ready, always prepared. Yes.
So wait, you guys are by the lake and you want... Oh.
I would like to investigate the water.
Okay, go ahead. That is a 14.
Not too shabby.
The water appears to be sort of a deep, rich black in colour. You can't really see inside of it anymore.
Bullshit.
Don't trust the tap water.
It turns the frogs gay.
No, we gotta
Doing a
be.
PT thing, but
We gotta,
okay.
guys. We gotta be afraid. We gotta be afraid of those gay those gay chemtrails.
Guys, what about the
And the
frogs and
freaking
what's his
frog
face's
gang.
mouth?
That's what I make in the lab all day. Like, seriously, I'm talking about it. Bioorganic chemistry, like, it belongs to the LGBT community at this point.
Okay.
I'm not even joking.
So, let's, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic again against my
Better judgment.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Is that a
Oh, God.
ritual?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Hold on, give me a sec.
Quinn's just
Oh,
gonna
that
drag
sounds
some horrible monster onto the screen, and we're all gonna.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. We gotta do it now.
nice. Oh, great. If something actually pops out, I have so many spells to cast in order to protect us. Me, I mean,
Whom
whom?
should have. Oh, that's a nice little heart guy.
You got really long fingers.
He loves us.
What is that background noise?
Go Power Rangers.
Hi.
I don't know. I've never watched the Power Rangers.
Oh my god, you fake fan. Okay, one's echoing a lot.
Well.
I think it's Dragon, but I'm not sure. I haven't gone on to XKCD since high school.
I check it for updates every once in a while.
Not every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
No, just when I remember.
Yeah, they haven't exactly been improving over time.
Oh my god, I wish Dragon was fixed this. God damn it, Dragon. Hey, look at this. Oh my god.
I wish.
Get to hear him do all his chores.
Sounds fake.
That's fake.
The
You're lying
fakest.
to me. Were the circles of friends we made along the way?
It's true.
Did Dragon take a fucking break to watch Spaceball? That's
Yes,
my
good.
question.
It's just the same
I
as
hope-
regular balls, but
Look at
they're
his
in space,
nipple.
they explode.
I just hope he's watching the scene where they go to look at the scene where they go to get the Spaceballs movie and the villain watches it to figure out what's going to happen next. That is the best scene of all time.
No, he's saying Bork.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's carry on. What were you guys up to?
We're investigating the lake.
I just cast Detect Magic and went BRB, which scared me.
Okay, so you noticed that the sort of essence that you felt earlier is considerably stronger from the lake.
Spicy.
That's a spicy meatball.
So
It's Cthulhu.
roll me another Constitution.
Oh, boy. saving throw?
Mm-hmm. I'll give
Oh,
you that.
God.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Well, whatever. Marla, you didn't need to make one, but you were fine anyway.
Glad to hear it.
But anyway, you notice that it carries a strong sense of the same faint energies that you sort of stumbled across back in the cave.
Don't touch this lake. Don't drink it. Don't put your mouth on it. Don't touch it.
You can, however, despite the dark inky blackness of the lake, you can still see the strange object that was shining in the bottom of it.
The what? Sorry, the what?
Originally, when you came across the lake, I made mention that there was an item shining at the bottom of it. You can still, throughout this black sludge, see that item.
Can I swim down there?
Don't go in.
Why not?
That water is evil. There's some sort
Set
of
it on
dark
fire.
magic around it. Listen to your wizard and don't go in.
Can I try to set it on fire?
You can attempt.
Yeah, do it.
Roll a nat 20? Roll a 20, rather?
Hold on, what?
Roll a 20.
On what? Just
On,
roll?
yeah, on attempting to set the lake on fire.
Is that dexterity? What is?
It's just a flat, just a flat 20.
Dang, okay.
Nope. You basically just throw a torch at the lake, and the torch hits the lake. There is a sizzling noise, and it sinks into it.
Get rid of one of your torches.
Good
if
old
you're
college
counting
try. Good old college
Wait.
try.
I wish you got a natural 20 because that would have been amazing.
Marlo, did
I
you
grab
go
a
to
rock.
college?
It's the College of Hard Knocks.
Okay, carry on. Well, Marlo?
Getting,
Maravis, what are you doing?
yeah, I have a plan. I grab a rock, I cast light on the rock, and I throw the rock in the lake.
You cast what?
Light.
Light. I just mimed that, the throwing
Okay.
action.
Give me a sec. Need to let my dog back in.
With no
Commitment.
I don't think he knows we can
Is
do
that the
it that
Mickey Mouse
clearly.
music?
Yeah, I think it's the Mickey Mouse.
That almost shit out of me.
I'm so glad this is being recorded, because then he gets to listen to himself singing and realize. Nobody
we
mentioned
tell
it to
him?
him. Let him realize. No, let him figure this out on his own.
Yes.
I hate it.
Never again.
It's so loud, too.
After a long silence, he returns.
Back. Okay, so
You really
you.
like Spanish, don't
I'm only here for like 20 minutes, dude.
Well, we've been playing without you, so that's good.
Okay, so you cast light, right?
Yep, on the rock.
Okay, and then what are you gonna do with it?
And throw it into the lake.
Okay, the rock hits the lake. There is a sizzling noise, and it melts, disappearing into the lake.
I'm really glad I told Marlo not to touch it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
What a kind of cool scar.
Wait, I grab a regular rock and throw it into the lake? What happened?
The rock sinks to the bottom.
Interesting.
This doesn't
Very
seem to like
interesting.
magic. Or at least evocation magic.
There is. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this only once. There is a way that one of you can get to the bottom of the lake completely fine, retrieve what's down there, and come back. I'm not going to tell you how.
I gotta wear a scarf and go in there. Okay.
Keep feeding it.
I'm casting Ray of Frost on that lake just to see what happens.
Whoops.
No, I'm clicking it. Shush.
Sorry, I'm just checking. I'm just checking something.
Stop it.
Okay. The again, as you hit the lake, any ice that is created immediately sort of comes to melts and sinks into the lake.
Whoa. Endothermic as hell. My god. Marlo just said that, by the way.
Okay.
Alright, so we got a puzzle left.
Okay.
Alright,
She's not smart.
Someone cannot be smart and still know about endothermic reactions. I mean, just look at me.
This is a D&D world. I'm pretty sure no one knows.
Are you kidding me? That's like basic, like, properties of heat 101.
so I grabbed... Okay, I cut off some of my hair, just like a small lock, and threw it into the water.
Okay. It sort of falls down to the bottom as well. So there's a light sizzling noise, and you see a couple of the hairs.
Are there any animals around?
There, yeah, you can see some like squirrels and various other forest animals.
You are a psychopath.
I'm going to cast Ray of Frost on poor unsuspecting squirrel.
Okay, roll a fucking chance to hit. You hit the squirrel with Ray of Frost. Now roll the damage, I guess.
I've already forgotten how to do this. Do I roll damage again? Oh, I have to.
Okay, the squirrel is frozen solid.
That's not my damage.
Okay. Actually, no, that's not.
Two of us are magic. One of us is not, and I know who's going to the bottom of that lake.
Are you willing to take that risk?
Wait, okay,
It's not me.
how do I roll damage?
Okay.
Anyone know?
What does Ray of Frost exactly do?
Hold on, I'll read it as soon as I look up how to roll damage.
Wait, well, did you...
Hey, Quinn.
Is the spell in your spell sheet?
Quinn,
Yeah?
Yeah.
what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think?
What do I think?
I sent you something.
Oh.
Okay, so do you have it in your
interesting.
spell slot?
Yeah.
So, what happens if you click it?
It just rolls like whether, like my range, whatever, like my 20.
Okay. Is there... I feel like there's an option to...
I also tried clicking on it in my range spell, whatever.
I guess just roll damage, normally just
Manually?
type in / roll 1d, whatever it is. I think 1d8.
It is
Yeah, it's a
1d8,
cantrip.
but I want to look up how to do this.
Hold on, let's see. Is it automatic? Yeah, it rolls damage for me.
What the heck? Wait, what did you click on?
I clicked on the spell itself, the title. In the spells, you can also do it in the cantrips. Hold on, let me try it in my... Yeah, I made a macro for it, and so that's what happened with the macro. It's probably somewhere in your settings.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at my settings. You just use advanced keyboard.
I like that you guys are actually trying to figure out this puzzle. It's interesting.
I don't like.
Yeah, I indicate to Marlo to do what I just did with cutting off a little bit of my hair and putting it in the lake.
I'm going to cut off a little bit of my hair and put it in the lake.
Whatever. I'm rolling 1d8.
Okay,
Damage.
sure. Well,
What hair?
Okay, like I said, the
My
squirrel.
ear hair.
The squirrel is frozen solid.
Okay, I'm chucking the squirrel in.
Okay, so Marlo, your hair proceeds to also have a similar effect to Maravis's, where some of it falls through and some of it sizzles at the top. The squirrel, however, immediately hits the water and melts into it.
Okay, so don't go in there.
Wait, so we have to
It
think about
screams
this logically.
horribly.
Let's take a step back and think about this rationally.
I'll give you guys one more piece of advice. You guys do know what you can do here. I'm just waiting for you to figure it out.
We have to fight the water. Oh my god.
Punch!
Yeah.
Let me look at this, actually.
Just punch it.
You know what? Hold on. I know what I'm doing.
Oh?
Oh.
Oh, crap, but I'm gonna have to use... Is it a ritual? Wait, it's a ritual. Hell yeah.
Okay. What's that?
Boom. A boom. My buddy is gonna go get the item.
Okay, give me a sec.
Is your buddy made of magic?
Nope.
The buddy is invisible, mindless, shapeless, force. It's a force. It's not made of magic.
Well, regardless, as soon your creature cannot make its way through the black tar. Any attempt you make to, your creature is met with what seems to be an invisible wall.
I use my creature to flip off the water.
You're not far off. You're doing well. You're doing well though.
Invisible hand. The invisible hand that guides the crystals.
Okay, so what do we know? We know that anything that's magic does not work with this wall. We know that it melts flesh, apparently.
Can I try to hit it with
some
my axe?
flesh.
Can I try to hit it
You
with
know
my
what?
axe?
Give that a try. Actually, do you have something that doesn't cost anything to replace?
Yeah.
You guys, I just want to check. By the way, none of you guys have made. Have you guys made an investigation or a history check on this thing, or an arcana, or
No. I did detect magic,
Oh.
and you haven't
Wait,
told me
on the
what.
lake?
Boom. Ba-boom.
on the lake?
14. What
On
do
the
I
lake
see?
itself.
Okay. What else? Is anybody else going to do anything?
I guess I'll roll an
sure.
check.
To make an intimidation roll on it.
Right. Roll a 20.
I'm Sherlock up in.
No, you're not. It's a team. Don't get cocky.
Okay. Is that everything you guys are going to do?
I feel like this is like you're gonna do something very important later, like right now. Like, so we gotta get in what we can.
I'd like to hit it with my staff.
Okay.
No,
either
stop,
way, guys.
don't
Okay, guys. Maravis and Marlo, you two notice that the sort of texture and constitution. What's the word? The thickness of something.
Viscosity.
Yeah, of the lake seems to be similar to the child when it melted, along with the creature that you fought the previous day when it melted.
Ooh, so it's a big melted thing?
That doesn't help.
Maybe like a big fish melt. Nessie! They killed Nessie.
That's all I'm saying.
Hold on.
What you guys are going to deduce from that is up to you.
So something died in the lake?
Something totally died.
Or maybe a bunch of small things.
Quinn knows.
Ah,
Right.
Actually,
do.
hold on. I take a stick and I put it down into the water very quickly.
It melts in much the same way.
Okay, so anything organic, like anything living, that doesn't make any sense.
No, you're on the right track.
The hair went down, the stick and the flesh didn't. So the stick wasn't still alive, though. It was dead. So what the hell?
Hold on. I have an idea.
I guess it's just flesh, not whether it's alive or dead. I'm gonna cast Chill to try and get the undead hand.
Say that again?
Can I?
I'm casting Chill Touch. It like projects a hand out.
Give me a sec.
What was your idea?
The hand clings. Okay, so it's like it causes necrotic damage, but also the hand clings to the target. So I'm hoping to like use my skeletal hand to lift the thing out of the water.
Okay. Upon using Chill Touch, the hand does, however, appear within the... Okay, the hand appears within the water and seems to be completely unaffected. However, you cannot manipulate it well enough to take a hold of the item and pull it out.
I got a 23, my dude.
I have a big idea. I have a good idea.
Don't put your weapons in there.
I'm not going to put my weapons in there. I'm going to put my armor. Hold on. Hear me out.
You that.
Hear me out.
And I'm not going.
Hold on, guys.
Yes?
You just had a breakthrough in something that just happened.
Yeah.
So I'd say build on what you can learn from that.
Necrotic.
Is it an inversion? Is it an inversion then? Is it like the opposite? Hold on, I have first spell slots, I can use one. I'm going to cast Healing Word on the lake.
Nope, it does not do anything.
Good. That's good.
Spell.
That's great.
Someone mentioned something though.
Necromancy seems in it. So, oh god. I'm gonna.
There is something you can do.
False life only works on me though.
Yep.
But God, I don't want to go in there. But like, hey, how deep is the lake? Is it within arm's reach?
It's not within arm's reach, but it would only take about 30 seconds to swim down and retrieve the item.
Can we tell if all of the water is that color or just the top of it?
It seems to be that sort of same dark all the way through.
I'm gonna dip a finger in, like the tip of my pinky finger.
Just on its own.
Yeah, just the tip of my finger.
Okay. You take 1 damage.
No, I don't. My glowing weak point wasn't hurt.
Goddammit, that's so bullshit. I just realised.
Yeah, that's why I only put my finger in there, motherfucker.
You know what? No, fuck. You know what? You know what? No, fuck you. You take 1 damage. I know what I said.
I'm not changing it on my sheet. I don't. You made this race.
Yeah, and I can change it, fucker.
No. I refuse. Okay, so I guess I can't go in there, but I can use false life and get in there and get out without crap. To use spell slot.
I have resistance to fire, but I don't
That's
know.
not fire. All right, turn around, you two.
I'll turn around.
I turn around.
Okay, I put my hair in a bun and start stripping,
Okay.
just in
The
case.
audience is pleased.
Oh my god.
Next, the music starts playing in the background.
No, absolutely not.
Oh my! That was
Oh my god, you guys are turned around. Okay, I'm gonna use false life on.
Feel free.
Do we watch you do this, or still having us turned around?
I'm have you turned around. If you turn around, I will use chill touch on you. So keep away.
Okay.
How do I? Ugh. How do I do this?
Just
man?
roll 1d4 plus 4.
I don't like this. Oh, fine.
It seems to be somewhat finicky.
No, I did this by accident, like today.
Maybe left
Literally
click?
today.
Hold on.
No, that just gets like the HTML whatever view page sort. Oh god, you're doing things.
I'm just sort of
Oh,
looking at
can I-
stuff.
Oh, I changed the output. Okay, I got it.
Did you?
Yes, look.
Yep, you got it.
I solved your puzzle. I solved the puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay, what does that say though? Oh my god, is it the same?
It just says blank self false life.
I guess, you know what? I guess since it's not an attack, it like doesn't do that.
It does not hurt you.
Okay, whatever. So I'm rolling 1d4, right?
Yeah, 1d4 plus 4.
I hate doing this manually.
That's 7. Okay.
Okay, I'm adding that to my character sheet. Okay. So I have 7 extra hit points. Okay, I do this as fast as possible. I
Okay.
dive in.
You dive in. The water, however, seems to split around you completely harmlessly as you make your way into the water to retrieve the item at the bottom. Your hands close around the item, which appears to be a small amulet, and you soon resurface from the water.
Okay, I get clothed again.
Okay, you want to get clothed with all of that, with all of the
No,
water
sorry.
still on you?
Shit, okay, I don't
No,
have
no,
any
you no.
spells.
You've used your mulligan.
Great.
You pull
Okay,
you pull your clothes back on. Your clothes now have a good deal of holes in them from where the water that was still on your body has sort of melted through it.
Oh,
See, to explain, last session you found out that the sort of creature was susceptible to physical and necrotic magic.
Ooh.
And you were also able to find out through investigation that this appeared to be the same sort of thing as whatever that creature and the child melted into. So I was waiting to see if you would figure out that necrotic spells such as fucking false
Chill
life and chill touch would be unaffected by it.
great. Okay, so I figured out your puzzle.
Congrats.
This is annoying.
What is?
Okay, well, you can turn around, but like, damn.
You
Turn
fuck.
around and no, I turn around and I immediately turn around again.
I'll say, hey Arya, are you kind of a hugging type of person? Do you like hugs?
Don't touch me.
Okay.
It's dangerous.
Is there anything
And
that I can-
also,
Okay, duly noted. Thank you for doing that. That was really cool of you.
Oh.
I sigh disdainfully and like cross my arms over my chest.
You solved the puzzle! Da 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 da!
I feel like I've lost though.
You do now, however, have this amulet, which appeared to be completely unaffected by the corruption.
Okay, I'm doing an Arcana check on it.
Okay, go ahead. You
Can I
are.
do one?
Go ahead, you can all fucking. You don't need to ask. If you want to make an Arcana check, make an Arcana check.
Oh god.
Oh my god, oh my god, you are cursed! You are. I have never seen anyone get this many nat ones.
Yeah, honestly, what are you doing?
Literally.
In like 4 months. It's not been that long.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Maravus, you've been playing a lot longer than me. Have you ever seen anyone get this many nat ones?
Not with this frequency, not really.
She's getting like 7 or 8 nat ones a session.
That seems like an exaggeration.
That's a lot.
Is it?
Oh, Boardooth is my favorite character now.
Yeah, we can go back through the history and look.
I can. I've recorded the last 2 sessions.
No, just even through the chat itself.
Yeah, you can. You can. But anyway, okay. Fucking Aria, you can't really sense anything too much from the amulet. You can sense a faint, what appears to be. You can definitely sense a sort of faint magical energy from it, but you can't really make it out. Marlo, you think that it's made out of chocolate.
Can I try to eat it? No, I don't actually eat it. I think.
You are. I told you.
Hold on, I'm doing a strength check to slap her.
Okay, feel free. Roll to slap her away.
Please don't be a 20.
Please be a 20. Well, actually, no. Please be a 1.
Oh my god. Oh god. Sorry. Just take the first one. Okay.
Okay. Either way, you just kind of lightly slap her away from it.
Good. That's what I wanted.
Marlo has made 6 nat ones in the course of these 2 sessions.
If you try to eat it, I will cast Chill Touch on you, and you will be very cold and probably lose some health. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so what are you guys gonna do now? You haven't checked the adventurer's pack, by the way, that the guy gave you.
Can we check that?
True. Okay, yeah.
Let's check the map and stuff too.
Okay. So.
By the way, I would like to emphasize the fact that I'm not touching anything or anyone.
Sure. This is. Whoops. Just gonna zoom this out. This is the world map. So you.
Wow. It's big. Look at this world.
God, it's so big.
Okay.
So I see Trimitas.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh god, there's so much. Okay.
Yeah, I made this whole world.
Nice. You've got the whole world in your hands.
Oh, the Shattered Isle.
Good job, God.
Anyway,
Okay, I have a
so
question. Does the amulet seem like necessarily good or evil? Whatever.
it seems otherworldly. You can't really sense that there's anything inherently good or evil about it, but you can definitely sort of feel like this is something you need to hold on to.
Alright, so I'm casting some goddamn detect magic.
Okay, let's return you guys to the forest then. Just tell me anytime you want to check out the world map.
Okay. Cool.
Well,
yeah, the world map is gonna help.
Granted that you can actually... Well, it gives you an idea of where you are in the world and what's around.
Yeah, but like right now, for purposes of right
Okay, so you wanted to cast Detect Magic?
now. Yeah, I cast magic, I guess.
Strangely enough, despite the sort of abhorrent nature of the magic coming from the lake, the magic from the amulet seems to have an almost reflectory nature. Instead of sort of being able to detect other people's magic, you get a better understanding of your own. You seem to sort of further grasp what kind of stuff you're doing instead. You don't really seem to sense any kind of specific magic coming from the amulet.
You know what? Actually, I'm trying to decide whether it would be in character for myself to put it on. I don't know whether she would do that. I don't think she would do it. She's not a kind of reckless person.
That's a
Well, we
nice
need
name
someone
like
with
you got
magic
there.
to try it on, so I can't make Mark. So, is there any other way I can? I already did a check. Do a history check to see if I've ever.
Say that again?
I'm gonna do a history check to see if I've even heard of anything.
Oh, score.
The amulet itself seems to be fairly standard in make. You can see, however, that it does bear a lot of markings of some very old ruins you studied back in your magical academy. So there's that.
Okay. And do I know what the runes mean? Or
No.
have I forgotten?
You cannot remember.
Okay, so oh god, I visibly look reluctant as I put it on.
Okay. As you place the amulet around your neck, you feel a strange sort of... You're not quite sure how to explain the feeling. You feel, or you can't really explain how to describe it, other than you feel like you are a reflection of the corrupted water. In the sense that rather than darkening and tainting what was there, you instead feel... You feel yourself becoming clearer in mind.
Oh, thank God. Okay, because you what I like.
What was that?
Just check your messages.
I fucking... Oh god, now I need to go get my phone because I can't pull up Discord because I'm recording this.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine, it's fine.
Every time.
It's so...
You can't edit that out either. That's going to be in the final cut.
What?
Nice.
What is? What did you do?
Nothing.
Oh god.
Louis, you're...
See, this is how we feel when Stop it, you witch.
That's gotta
You know what? I had some false lights. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel like this will help me with my constitution saving throws and my general horror. Oh, I should be keeping account of my horror. I'll put it as a class resource.
Well, you all have 100 sanity right now. You haven't failed any sanity checks.
Yeah, but there's this area where you can have a class resource character sheet. I would advise everyone to put their sanity as.
Yeah. Also, Rilke did this the other session. Is you guys get 3. You get 3 sort of because of your character backstory. You get 3 things that can help you in sanity-related ways.
Okay.
You take this up, take it out outside of the sessions, but it's you get 3 sort of character traits. That's the best way to put it. That can affect your sanity loss, sanity gain, etc., etc.
Okay, I have a couple ideas. Let's not discuss that. Okay, so I suppose there was no clue here. Should we... I want to return to the town to purchase... Actually, I would like to send one of you to purchase supposed for me.
What?
I would like to send one of them to purchase clothes.
Well, it sounds like something you might have to persuade one of us to do.
I
Yeah.
feel like your character would do it, probably, if I asked.
Okay, what kind of clothes do you like?
I need a new cloak and then just some clothes.
All right. I can get that for you. What size?
Oh my god. I'm not medium.
Okay. I'll get the one size fits all ones. Come back with a big old T-shirt.
God. God, why did I ask her? Do I have to roll persuasion or can I like?
Some of those are you nasty short.
Oh my god.
I can hook you up. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay, so Marlo's going back to town alone.
Let's hope I don't get attacked by anything. After I say that, I knock on wood, like
Like a tree.
a tree. I knock on it.
Okay, you make it back to town completely unscathed.
Wait, do I like have to act out all this going to the fucking like?
You didn't let me give you money, so now you're gonna have to spend it.
Okay.
I'll let you sort of do it. I'll sort of gloss over all of this and say that you just kind of return with some regular stuff.
Got it. Are you nasty shorts?
Are you actually serious?
No, I'm not. Okay.
Quick, what kind of underwear do you get me?
Ye
Tasteful
old
black
underwear.
lacy.
Nice. Okay.
What-
So anyway, I get Wait, I instruct them to turn around again, strip off my gross clothes, put on new ones.
Okay.
Should we go to the lake?
Yeah. To help with the horror mood, my home internet is bad now, so I went somewhere else, and in the other room, it's all dark in there, but there's like this thing moving around in there, and I'm pretty sure it's a mouse, but I don't know. So every
my
like
God.
5 minutes, there will be like this from the other room.
It's a heart eater. It's coming for you.
Really though.
It's me.
It's Quinn. It's Quinn. Quinn has just broken into your house.
All the way from Canada.
It's what I do. They call me the beanie.
Wait, you're a Canadian?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What province?
Ontario. The
I
most
see.
beautiful province in the world. Oh. Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
British Columbia.
I'd say the same thing about North
Sweet.
Carolina, but it's a shithole. Alright.
Okay. Are we going to the other lake to see the horrible gore that will eventually kill us or whatever?
Am I back with the team?
Yep, you're back with the
Squad,
team.
gang?
What are
Alright.
we calling ourselves? Quick, team name.
Team not dead yet.
I like it. Hopeful.
Okay. So I say we head for the lake because it's the only.
I'm already there. Unless, do I encounter anything on the way? Can I make a perception check if I'm going through the woods?
Oh my son of a bitch! It's moving on the floor now.
What is?
Something in the other room. Dark and I can't see
Hey.
it. In the past, they've been
We
nice.
should check it
but
out for a sec.
Make a
Really
perception
though.
check, quick.
Yeah.
Oh! You see that? Okay, what do I see as I'm going through the forest?
Okay,
Like,
your orc eyes.
my nimble, keen orc eyes.
They sort of you can pick out a multitude of forest animals, but there appears to be a lot less than there were beforehand, and you can see all of the. As you get towards this sort of part of the lake, you can see more and more of the trees are missing gouges. As you reach the lake, you see that there is a fisherman, or rather half of a fisherman.
Hmm.
Which half?
The bottom half.
Can I move to investigate him?
Sure.
Please be good. Please
Are you
be
just
good.
looking at him?
No, I'm investigating. Oh!
Wow!
God damn!
Wow!
God
Wow!
damn, it's all coming out. It's all on the table.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
You've broken the
Sure,
four-tooth
look up
curse.
in here.
You got two. After all of your bad luck, you're like, nah, fuck you, double nat 20. On two things that really don't matter that much. Just, I'm waiting now for like, oh my god, this is the most crucial moment of this session. That one. Okay, you're able to deduce that you activate your keen private eye Marlowe Boretooth powers. That he was ripped rather bluntly in half. One of his body parts has been tossed into the lake, while his upper half has been tossed into the lake, while his lower half has been left out here. His body, however, remains rather mainly unscathed, and you can't see that there is anything particularly wrong with it.
So this is more of like a brute force thing rather than like an arcane bad stuff happening thing.
Yep.
I see. Do I notice anything about the lake?
Apart from that it's a light red from all the blood having leaked into it, not particularly.
Okay, so it's just like a physical threat. Seems like I can pretty much deal with that. Is everybody else with me also? They seem to be chilling over by the other lake.
Huh?
What?
Did they come with me?
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Alright, so do I notice anything like moving around in like the tree?
Oh god, I just tried to drag myself.
Not exactly.
Okay, so I don't notice like anything like that gives me a hint that there might be some kind of creep by.
No heebie-jeebies.
No heebie-jeebies.
Nope.
Okay. Well, what do you make of all this, gang?
Well, you're the one who did the.
Who did the
This
what?
was ripped in half by a brute
Sorry,
force.
hold on. I said because my internet went out for a second. I was like you perception check.
Well, it looks like this guy was just ripped in half by a brute force, and the blood is from bleeding out, and it doesn't look like there's anything dangerous here. Like the blood in the water is just.
Do me a favour, you guys. Do me a favour.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm ready.
Roll a dex saving check.
Oh my god.
Oh damn.
Oh my god. What's with you?
Okay, Martin and Pry, you two are fine. Marlowe, however, is not fine as the body beside her explodes in a shower of blood. Which, okay, so I'm going to roll a d8 for both the explosion, the sort of explosion and the blood hitting you. Actually, no. Yeah, let's see.
On 8.
Okay.
Oh wow, you only took. Okay, the explosion seems to have been mainly a shockwave, sending you sprawling without actually dealing considerable amount of damage. Even though a good amount of the blood hits your body and gives you light burns.
Okay, so I take 1 damage.
Yes, Ramus and Aria, however, do well. Ramus does like a fucking Neo-esque fucking
that was the thing I thought too.
flip between the blood. And Pry, you're just really cool, and you like do a backflip out of the way.
Can I just like step to the side, like all casual?
Sure, you just kind of you've got your hands behind your back, and you just casually step to the side.
Okay, so I stand up, I'm just like turned to the others, I'm just like, wow, I did not expect for that to happen. Do you think there's like an explosive planted on him or something?
Wait, I'm gonna investigate.
Okay.
Didn't all of the bodies we encounter explode in one form or another?
They didn't explode, they just like kind of melted.
Yeah.
No, the Heartseeker did.
No.
Hardy did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like this guy is like, he's not like kind of all nasty and shit. He's still, you know, just good old
Guys,
wholesome viscera.
what if Heartseekers don't start out Heartseekers, get infected and turned into monsters?
Holy shit.
What was that?
What if Heartseekers don't start out as Heartseekers? What if they start out as people and get infected into monsters?
Okay.
It doesn't happen.
Because it exploded just like the Heartseeker. It seems similar in nature.
Guess you'll have to see.
Great, good.
But-
Let's try and destroy any bodies.
How,
Huh?
burning?
Maybe. Bodies don't burn very easily, though.
Okay.
Okay, anyways. You guys, so you're just gonna continue on then?
Yeah.
I guess there's nothing of value at the lake, still, right? Like, guys.
It would seem so. Although, unless you want me to go, like, swim in there, see what's up happening. Although,
No.
I feel like that would be a bad
No.
idea.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
Okay. Maraba's still there.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So what are you guys gonna do?
There seems to be nothing in the forest that we. Or let's check on the remains of. Head to the next town or whatever is.
Okay.
Well,
You-
we haven't found the girl.
I know she's not here.
But can't just stop for her.
I'm saying we have to move on to a different and look for her.
Okay.
Is the map that we have detailed enough that I can look in the forest and see if there's any other notable features?
Well, my perception check from earlier said that there wasn't anything of note for the 2 lakes and the cave and the farm.
But are we sure we've looked over the entirety of the woods?
I don't think the entire woods is like a valuable look at.
I guess.
Like, I think that's a waste of our time. Okay, so we gotta check on the farm and then we have to figure out south. And it's south, which south? So there's like 4 different paths leading down. Should we even bother checking on the or should we take one?
What was that?
Should we even bother checking on the should we take one of the paths leading down from like maybe we just shouldn't check up on it.
Let's
Already
take-
burned it.
Yeah, let's take one of these paths leading down from the lake.
We could
Okay.
check in with the guard and let them know. Well, I wouldn't want to do
Let's not do that. We'll be back later.
So what are you guys gonna do?
Taking one of these paths down by the lake.
Sure.
Hotel, are you okay with that?
Ravis?
Yeah,
Are you okay with taking one of the paths down? by the
sure.
lake?
Okay, you know how things in small things in horror movies like skitter along? They don't like just walk, like little
Yeah.
things that like vanish out of the
Yeah.
corner of your eye. You know how they like move with like a scritch?
Mm-hmm.
That is what this thing is doing.
I'm pretty sure you're being attacked by a cryptid.
Really? Okay, it squeaked. That means it's a mouse.
Or something, or it's something pretending to be a mouse to make you lower your guard.
What am I gonna do? Give it a hug?
Get high five it.
Does it smash it into the ground if I try and high five it?
That's the point. Either it's
How
big,
much has it been?
either it's not a mouse and you can high five it, or it is a mouse and then it's dead.
This is true. It's like out of the thing, though, really. Anyway,
Then it eats your hand. That's the third option.
exactly.
Okay.
Oh,
So you guys are heading down?
Yeah.
Okay. Doodly-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh god.
Whoop. Here's the next map.
Ooh. Alright, wide open spaces.
Wait a minute.
Great, nowhere to hide.
Nowhere for our enemies to hide.
You guys are, by the way, you're right, you're up here.
Alright, I'm gonna. Oh, okay, I gotta do.
Roll percent. Okay, I'm just going to roll.
Bio and info to.
Oh, okay. That weren't too good.
Okay, it's alright. Pretty okay. Oh no, I don't like when you laugh. I've grown to hate that noise.
Sorry, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at something else.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Your laugh has become inherently evil and cursed for.
That's good.
I don't like
Shit. Dragon,
just
I
realized
forgot.
this.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Out of the Abyss, which is one of the D&D modules that came out for 5e, actually has sanity rules and like insanity if things go wrong.
Huh. I'll have to check it out then.
Let me get that to you.
Whoa.
I just realized you guys are encountering a plague farm. Finally, we get to come to Plague's homeland.
Please.
Oh no, that's in the recording now.
It's okay.
What is?
Nothing. It's fine.
Oh.
I said a really gross thing about my food. It's fine. We don't need to betray how gay I am.
Let's just ignore the fact that none of us noticed and the listeners probably wouldn't have noticed until you pointed it out, in which case they will now go back and try and find the thing.
What was that?
Good. Nothing.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm just gonna link what I was laughing at in the chat. It doesn't really have anything to do with the fucking thing, but it's made me laugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it made me laugh.
It was like okay, but I've seen it so much that.
But anyway, so you guys are you guys are just sort of out in the field right now? Okay, so you guys, after looking around the field, you can't really make out much. There's a good deal of hills around that sort of obscure your view in certain places, and you can see a small forest, a small cluster of trees a little ways off in the distance, along with a trio of windmills off to your left. The forest that you have come from extends quite a long ways around to the sides of you, however. You notice a few sort of deer and cows and other such animals aimlessly wandering around on the plains.
Is there any blood or like melting things or like black or whatever?
This place seems fairly normal.
Alright guys, let's go to the windmills and see the bleeding, like, maybe there are corpses tied that are swinging around from the wind. I don't know.
Oh.
Isn't a windmill full of corpses
Yeah,
a car
like Crimes
in...
Against Humanity. Yeah.
What are you rolling?
I'm rolling perception as well.
Okay, so you guys... Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Okay, so as you guys approach the windmill, you can see a couple of sort of regular-ass dudes just sort of working on them, making sure they're kept on the same. They all seem to be in pretty high spirits. The windmills themselves seem to be in decent shape, though you can see one of them is missing a bit of brickwork from the side. It appears to have been gouged out. And you can also see a few markings along the ground.
I'm rolling history on the marking.
No, as in as in scrapes and like gouges, not like literal markings.
I'd like to go talk to those fine fellows.
Sure.
I'd like to go.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind stopping this session sometime soon. Honestly.
Yeah, let's stop.
Oh, for right now?
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to leave it off here then, before you go and talk to them? Sure.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's because it's 4:30.
For you.
Oh
4:30.
goodness, dragon.
Go there. Fuck to sleep.
Well, it's fine. My parents are out of town for tonight, and then sometime next week they'll be gone for another 10 days. And I've got someone around anyway. That's why I had to move stuff downstairs.
Oh,
whoa.
okay.
There you go.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this session. I decided to sort of take a break from the whole horrifying thing and make things a little more interesting. Have that puzzle and everything.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah, that was a good puzzle.
Oh.
I'm trying to build this world for you guys and make sure you know what's happening and such. So yeah, I'll see you guys next session then, I guess.
Yes.
Just gonna.
Good night.